Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Harden, then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Mann in at the 2 spot. Injuries certainly playing a factor for both teams, Greg, in this matchup.
And Kevin, it's an unfortunate part of the game, but unavoidable. Every team deals with the injuries throughout the course of a season, so there's no time now for excuses.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here is Conley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here is Harden. Pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Leonard. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Now here's Conley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Zubac kicks to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Edwards. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. And they pick up 2.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's Harden. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Zubac a screen on Conley. And here's Leonard from 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley finds McDaniel. Conley against Harden. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed gets the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And another 3 for the Clippers.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Passes to George. There's the triple, and another three for the Clippers.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Edwards looking it over. To the inside. Reed. And that one is hammered home.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Harden the pass to Leonard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Man can hit. Timberwolves trail. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. The pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by George. Pulls from the top of the key. Out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Three-pointer.
LA's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Outside Leonard. It's three-pointers off the mark.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Outside Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Reed the pass to come. And with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden. Minnesota also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. .121 left here in the first quarter. Here's McLaughlin. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Reed. Empty that time from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Plumlee. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Leonard the pass to Powell. Leonard sets a screen for Powell. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Leonard. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Plumlee with the screen. Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Edwards. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Edwards against Powell. Six to shoot. Pass to Leonard. Good D by Anderson. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Edwards, TJ Warren out there with Kyle Anderson, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And here is Los Angeles now. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's Highland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Warren. Over Plumlee. It's hauled in by the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Well, just working on extending that range, TJ Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Here's Highland. Scoreless thus far. Plumlee finds Highland. Tucker a screen. Puts up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee, and it's James Harden in for Highland. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Warren. McDaniels comes in for Anderson, and it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. Now here's Powell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside, George. Inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Pass to McDaniels. Launches a 3. Paul George grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 6. Fires from 18. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Now Conley. 9 points last game. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
From deep, George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 9. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. A different look for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann subbed in for Paul George. And a change for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in. Passes it to Powell. He kicks it to Harden. Outside Leonard. Trump past the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now here's Powell. Hasn't made one yet. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line.
Take a break.
That's
Take a break.
got to be a welcome sight.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
That free throw, no good. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Edwards, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Good on the second free throw. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, has become a competitive contender for the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Leonard looking over the floor. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 7 points.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George has been electric here so far.
You could tell George was feeling it, not holding anything back. He's letting his ability speak for itself. Feels like this is his night, Shaq.
It was his half, but we've got another half to go.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. It'll be the 76ers against the Knicks in New York. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
Two of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down on the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Conley kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From deep, it's good from long range. Edwards got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's George. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley against Harden. Conley kicks to Edwards. The rebound by Harden. Los Angeles leading by 3. And the pass to George. Zubac with the screen for George. That 3 off the mark.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Out to Edwards. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Harden sets the pick for George. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
McDaniels with the ball. No scoring in this one. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Free throw good, Paul George.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Powell's checked in. So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Conley finds Edwards. There's the pick from downtown. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Powell.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And the Timberwolves call time here. Let's take a look at the numbers for Terrence Mann.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's Conley, still yet to score. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Clock at 4. From the stripe. Here's Reed. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Leonard dishes to Harden. Zubats with the screen for Harden. And the dunk by Zubats.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Powell. And here is McDaniel. Here's Reed. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Plumlee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Los Angeles leading by 7. Leonard, the pass to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Harden against Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Passes it to Reed. Can they get it? The Clippers grab the miss. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tries the spin move. There's the pass to Coffey. Up Up top, Leonard, defended by Anderson. And Leonard gets it to go. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Anderson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That's his first foul. Bones Highland is checked in for James Harden. Minnesota also making some changes. Miller's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Anderson. Still scoreless. Miller, no up. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Highland. Back to Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Anderson. For 3, Edwards. And it's the buzzer beater.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Kyle Anderson, and it's Edwards in at the 2. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's McLaughlin, the 11-footer. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Norman Powell, as a point getter, understands the value of the free throw. He's been over 80% for his career at the line.
First team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Norman Powell.
First one falls for him.
Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Minnesota making a switch here. Miller's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Miller with a screen on Powell. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. Here's the screen. Out to Miller. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Outside, George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Now Highland. Shot clock at 3. Plumlee. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's stolen by Brown. Powell for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. From beyond the arc. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Edwards against George. And Anderson has it in the corner. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Alexander Walker. Here's George. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Brown. Mann's checked in for Powell. And it's Harden in for Highland. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Reid kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. All sorts of time, and right on target with the swish. 22 points for Anthony Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Leonard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
In terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive Player of the Year caliber guy on the wing. And he can also carry you offensively.
For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, Leonard. The second chance effort. It's laid in by Harden. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And Harden seeks out contact. Sometimes it seems like he prefers to try to score through it.
For three, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Leonard, the pass to Harden. He dishes it to George. Passes it to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley left side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Harden on the wing. Over by Conley. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
Their superior ball handling won it for him.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for George.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
They get it again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Ball to the Timberwolves. Substitution on the court.
The pass to Alexander Walker. Bangs home the trifecta.
Alexander Walker. Three-pointer.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking out big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.